Hi, my name is Ashley-Ridge. I am a United States Pony Club graduate A, kinesiologist, and owner and trainer here at Foxtail Ridge Equestrian. Welcome to my series, Train at Home. Does your horse seem to have one direction that's more difficult than the other? Maybe you find he's more difficult to turn in one direction. Maybe one lead is easier to pick up than the other. Does he tend to land on the same lead after each jump? All of these are signs that may be pointing to an imbalance in your horse's strength. You may have a dominant side as well. Are you right or left-handed? It's possible that we could impart our imbalances to our horses, and it's hard to say which came first. But we can work on correcting these strength imbalances together. Today's Train at Home exercise features a 11-fence grid set on the circumference of a 35-meter circle. The grid can be as simple as poles on the ground, or the verticals can be raised to a height that's appropriate for even an advanced level horse. The grid can be ridden in both directions at the walk, the trot, and the canter. To set up this massive grid, you're going to begin by finding a center point in your arena. Using the radius of your circle, use combs to set that inside circumference. Then, measure 18 feet inside standard to inside standard, and 21 feet center vertical to center of each vertical. To introduce your horse to this grid, start by using only poles on the ground. Allow them to walk and trot through it first, and then add in the canter. Let them be comfortable with this many things in the row before you decide to add the verticals. When your horse is cantering comfortably through the ground rails, I like to begin by only raising half of the cross rails. I raise the half that is on the outside edge of the circle. It helps keep them a little bit straighter. I allow the horses to canter through this grid both directions. You're going to find that going one direction is easier than the other. Signs of their weaknesses may include them wanting to speed up. They may want to drift from one side of the circle to the other, or they may want to switch their leads halfway through the exercise because it's difficult for them to continue to hold the same lead. Ask them to maintain that inside lead the entire way through the grid, and be patient with them as they try to figure out how to use their body in this way. When your horse is comfortable with the half cross rails, then it's time to add the full verticals. I also tend to alternate vertical, half cross rail, vertical, half cross rail. It gives them a little bit of a break while they're developing their confidence and understanding their strengths and weaknesses. As you raise the verticals, you may notice that you need to increase the distance between each fence. This is easy to do using the reference cones that have outlined that inner circumference of the circle. You can adjust the distance to any distance that you need to be appropriate for your horse and the size of the fence. For the advanced horse and rider, I like to add a square oxer 36 feet away from the last vertical in the 11 fence grid. This is just a little extra added challenge to ask them to continue to maintain that nice form and strengthen their hindquarters. We have been working on the symmetrical strength of our horses in the arena. In true train-at-home fashion, now it's our turn. Today, the exercises I have for you is going to be a lunge with a pulse and a small jump, and a one-armed row. The only pieces of equipment you're going to need for this exercise is a broom or a rake, or maybe even a pitchfork, and a bucket with rock in it. And I'm sure everybody has those at home. Broom, bucket, and a rock. Let's get going. First up, the lunge. You're going to assume a lunge position. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart, split, and you're going to lower as low as comfortable for you. If you have any knee injuries or anything like that, then you can use a little bit of a less deep lunge. You're going to add a little pulse and then a hop. Complete 10 lunges per leg, 3 to 5 sets. Next up, one-armed rows. You're going to get into a nice wide stance, one leg far in front of the other one. Keep a nice straight spine, engage abdominals, and lift the bucket off the ground and bring your hand all the way up towards your shoulder. Repeat 10 times per arm, 3 to 5 sets. My name is Ashley Ridge. Thank you for joining me today at Train at Home.